Scorpio, welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update. So what that means for you, Scorpio, is at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, some should resonate for you. So I'd like to do is focus only on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another. Whoops! Oh my goodness, Scorpio, what's going on here? I just need to pull out 3 cards. Hold on, let me grab these cards up. Oh, they went all over the place. I'll be honest, there was a lot of them. I'm going to put them back in the deck, give it a little more shuffle, and then just pull out 3 for this reading ahead. Oh, actually, what's this card down there? You get an extra Sacred Soul message. I'm going to set it over here. I'm not going to read it yet. And let's go ahead and shuffle. This is it went down and knocked one of the cards off of the Sacred Soul message. So we will keep that. I'll add that to the reading as well. Let's go ahead and get you shuffled up here and get 2 more cards for you, Scorpio. I got a feeling there is a lot of energy this week ahead coming in for you. The way these cards are wanting to fly out all over the place. And even there, another one said, no, don't. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got out here on the table before we get into the general reading itself. So starting out with the Zodiac 108s. For those who don't know, these are just extra definitions, person, places, dates, seasons, events, or even answers to yes or no questions to help clarify in the general reading we're going to do ahead. But as it gets started, it just gets us in that mindset. And look, we got this Cancer energy of constellation coming out on this card. And this is about networking, support, associates, gatherings, meetings, socializing, organizations, arrangements, a collection, exchanging data as well as influence in connection with a large amount or quantity of something. And then look at this, we have changing circumstances. Yes, at this time the situation is in a state of flux and anything could happen. Well, no wonder we got that energy as well as happening now. Yep, you got the situation or event in question is occurring right now. Okay, and along with that we have, oh my, Scorpio energy, the bedroom. Look at that. All right, Scorpio, sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affairs, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream time, astral travel, and call it a day. All right, now that Sacred Soul message from the Oracle deck that went flying off as well. Wherever you go and whatever you do, be in love. Scorpio, strong feelings, inspired. Don't settle for less. And I'm going to set that over here at the Zodiac 108 deck. It just all wanted to come out right off the top here. So let's grab that Graham Smith Waite, the 1909 Original Circular Edition deck. And we are going to shuffle up these cards and pull you out 6 cards for the week ahead, Scorpio. Now, these 6 cards I'm going to do a general basic reading on, and then we'll come back and clarify and tease more detail out using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So stay tuned for that. Now, to get started here, I usually pull 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and then 2 cards for the end of the week, Scorpio. And we'll set this deck aside, pull these 6 cards down, and get a little more eyesight on it, and let's get started with your basic reading, starting with that 9 of Cups in reverse. Look at that. This is ego based here. This is being stubborn and maybe a little bit egotistical, some self-indulgence coming into play there too. Don't overindulge here, Scorpio. There could be some overindulgence happening, and that may be because you're just feeling like you don't have the resources and tools to manifest your heart's desires here. The Magician's in reverse, and this is you're just, you're holding yourself back. There could be a little bit in reverse. I'm actually starting to hear it's manipulating. You're being manipulated, or you're manipulating someone else. There is that energy coming into play here. We'll get a little more clarity as we go in. That's at the beginning of the week, because now we do have in the middle of the week. Yep, we got this feeling of loss, a feeling of grief, something you were passionate about, a feeling of loss here, and it's been a painful loss. Look at those 3 swords cutting in deep there, and the swords are, truth. The swords are communications, things that really cut deep. All right, so that I'm putting that there. It's definitely coming in there. Now, the middle of the week, we also look at this. You got a Knight of Cups in reverse. Normally, it's upright. It's incoming. There's something holding back this romantic cup of love or affection, compassion, understanding. It's in reverse. It's not moving in the middle of the week. Um, but towards the end of the week, there is some kind of disagreement. There is an argument. This is a Five of Swords energy. This is about being practical and logical. Maybe communication styles aren't the same anymore with others, or you're just communicating like you're talking from two different worlds, right? It's where you used to have this communication style, it's great, but now it's like, yeah, I'm just walking away, agree to disagree. But you just kind of lost that clarity of communication with another. And it's sometimes at fives, it's just kind of, is it something you can work with and work out and move on with by agreeing to disagree, or is this something that you need to start to realize that you may need to let some things, release some things and let it go. We'll get more clarity there because you do have the 10 of Wands at the end of the week. Back breaking work there, Scorpio. Look at you taking on all those responsibilities, the projects, the responsibilities, the chores, the tasks. It's all on your back, and you're feeling like you're carrying the load all by yourself, and it's a heavy burden here. So, Scorpio, you got that energy. It is a 10 of Wands energy, which means it's a completion cycle. You're ending up that cycle so you can begin anew. So, let's get some clarity here and gain a little more insight into your week ahead here for you, Scorpio. I'm going to shuffle up this Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and like I said, we're going to pull 3 cards out for you to get a little more clarity on the week ahead for you. Now, first 3 cards coming out. Look at this. You got that 2 of Pentacles. Now, this is all about trying to multitask and juggle, keep everything up in the air. This could be 2 jobs. This could be work and home. This could be 2 relationships. It's something in the physical 3D world. You're trying to juggle, keep things up, and you know what? It's creating a lot of drama and stress, even in the background. You don't realize it, but that yo-yo effect is burning you out, and it's creating drama. It's creating stress. It's creating anxieties. And there's innocent ships in the background there that have no part of this, but they could easily capsize if you keep trying to do this and you burn yourself out and they just drop everything, right? This is about laser focus, making a decision, especially focus on one, and then especially focus on the other. And then you don't have to give up one for the other. You just kind of focus really on this one and then focus on that type of thing, and making that decision to. And a lot of times I say with work and home, don't take your work life home with you at the end of the day, and don't take your home life into work with you at the beginning of the next day. So take that as it resonates. We do have some really fast action card coming in here. This is communications with others, and maybe some passionate communications coming through here, messages, new growth, expansion, communication using either whether it's in person, on the phone, texting, SMSing, emails, however you communicate information about new tasks, new endeavors, new growth is something. There's all kinds of communication coming back and forth between you and another, and there's that devil energy. Now, don't fear the devil, but this is that inner negative critic. It could be within you, it could be another, a negative critic coming in saying, "Oh no, you're trapped. You're bonded. You're tied down. No. What do you think you're doing?" Yeah, but know that the devil only shows up to distract, detract, and derail you when you're on the right path, right? So Scorpio, say thank you for showing up. Confirmation in hand, you're on the right track. Other than that, don't listen to him because he's the father of all lies. He gives partial truths, which is deceiving because you need all the facts. You need the faux truth, and he make it sound really good with that fact, and you'll look, oh, that is true. No, it's not. Don't listen to the devil all lies. Don't listen to that inner critic, that negative critic. Focus on doing your thing and moving forward because you don't want to be deceived. We got that manipulation magician here in the beginning of the week, and that it is coming in, and look at this. Learning lessons, gaining knowledge, learning lessons here, manipulation tactics coming into play here. Follow your inner guiding light here, Scorpio. You know, tap into this Virgo energy of spiritual enlightenment, your inner guidance system. it may not light up the faux path all the way to the end of time, but you're going to get at least 3 steps in the future there, and you can start taking steps forward on your soul's journey path that is only unique for you to see. No one else has it, no one can see it but you. So no one can really direct you, and that's why take it as it resonates for you. Start stepping forward. As you step forward, that lamp, that inner light of yours illuminates more steps, and as you progress forward correctly. And look at this, you got this Libra justice card coming out here as well, Scorpio. Now, justice is all about a fair and balanced outcome for the goodwill of all involved. So that is a good thing, bringing that legal, that justice out. Now, this could be manipulation or things going on regarding some legal matters, some legal contracts at hand here as well. So take that as it resonates. Learn the lessons from the past so you don't repeat them. This is student card, the Page of Swords is here. This is all about learning from mistakes, failures, gaining knowledge from lessons that have occurred over time, over and over again, and taking care of that and seeing the truth of things. Now, that heartbreak there, that grief, that feeling of loss or grief. Let's get a little more clarity. Yeah, there it is. 3 cups spilled out. The 5 of cups. This is changing. That once again, don't get yourself stuck in the past. Um, and so this could very well be a past, a heartbreak or a emotion or feeling of loss. Don't get stuck in the past, past mistakes, failures, whatever, something you were passionate about being gone and spilled. You can't put that back in, but there is 2 empty cups right here in the present for you, Scorpio, and you just got to pick those up, learn the lessons of the past as we've seen, and they're not faux. You got to feel them as you move forward, but they're there. And there's that heartbreak again, emphasizing once again, you got to move beyond this feeling of loss, this feeling of grief for something you were passionate about, and it's now gone. And some of that, I dare say, you're focused on work, material things, material assets. But this is you're talented, you're experienced, you're skillful, and you're just fully putting yourself into your work, and just really focus on the work right now in the middle of the week, just to avoid this feeling of loss, this grief you're feeling going through. Well, however that resonates for you, Scorpio. Now that Knight of Cups, like I said, is in reverse, and that kind of gives off this element of someone who isn't compassionate, who's not empathetic. Really, that cup is being held back. Let's see what's happening here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is turning though. Karmic debts are being lifted and the Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor here, Scorpio. You're at that midlife cycle of that hero's, the ultimate major arcana journey, and that's when the Wheel of Fortune comes in. It flips around and reverses. So things have been reversed. As this cup, this romance and stuff, things have been reversed here, it's looking like, but that is for the good and benefit. The karmic debts have been paid here. You got this Queen of Pentacles energy coming out. Now, Queen of Pentacles, those are earth characteristics like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out, and more matronly, wiser, more experienced queen, because she is the last queen in the lower arcana, so she's gained a lot of wisdom experience in those lower cycles as she leveled up, and that's why she's called the apprentice to the divine feminine, the empress, right? She's very savvy. She's very loyal, dependable, nurturing, and generous. She's actually, the Queen of Pentacles is one. There's a story, give her an egg, she'll feed an army. She's just very savvy with the budget. She's independent, doesn't need a king to help her rule the kingdom. She takes care of it fine enough without him. So the Queen of Pentacles energy is in play here. Take that as it resonates. Could be within your natal chart, could be in another's. But we do have this success card here, 10 of Pentacles, right here, right now, coming in. This is the abundant blessing card. This is abundant life, abundant work, abundant family and home, all around. And it's not quantity, it's quality. The abundant, successful, happy, abundant life coming into play here. And it's all in the middle of the week. This is all coming into it, and things reverse. Now, like I said, at the end of the week, there is this disagreement, this change of style of arguing, dealing with conflicts, disagreeing with others, and change needs to be happening, agree to disagree, or maybe just releasing and letting it go because you're not communicating on that same frequency anymore as things are leveling up, whether you or another, different levels. But it's about standing firm, standing your ground here. Your opinion and belief matters. Everyone's got an opinion and belief. We've heard that. And they may have merit, but stay true to yourself here, Scorpios. You're on that higher ground, straddling, grounding yourself, allowing emotions to flow, and you have your own opinion and belief here. And so stand firm, stand your ground there. Knight of Swords energy, fast action, communication, coming flying in here at the end of the week during this disagreement thing about a seed you had planted, and you had been committed, you've been dedicated to it, you've been nurturing it and watering it for the longest time. You've been waiting for it to grow, that have that solid foundation, that solid stem to withstand the storms. But you're waiting for that harvest to ripen so you can pluck and get your reward for all that dedication and commitment that you did. But there is a time too. It's all about coming through. There's this need to release things, to move on so you can fully enjoy those benefits that are coming in. Now, completion, 10 of Wands energy, backbreaking, taking on everything not by yourself there, Scorpio. And yeah, look at this. There's that Seven of Swords energy. The Seven of Swords is a strategy put into place here. Not being fully transparent, kind of protecting yourself there with that shield of truths and ideals and thoughts, all protecting your heart there like a shield. Uh, Definitely the Seven of Swords is one where you're trying to strategize and how to alleviate this heavy burden and complete this 10 of Wands cycle. There is a brand new opportunity coming towards you, a divine one. This could be a new job, a new promotion, a new home, a new car, a new investment, new contract, something of that nature, something new in the physical 3D world. Big opportunity coming your way here, Scorpio, at the end of the week, and it is a divine one offered. They do have this little Page of Cups, a very youthful energy coming in here, maybe with a token gift or a token apology, trying to clear things up a little bit here on the back end of the week. But there is a strategy. Be careful; it's not a deceptive token gift apology. I get the feeling you're thinking a little too little, a little too late, not enough here, as you've been breaking your back here doing what you're doing. So take it as it resonates for you, Scorpio. We've been all over the place here in this reading. As I said, the sacred soul message came out earlier is don't settle for less, as well as, just, sleep on it, get that alone time, and have that dream time. Sometimes you got to call it a day, is what the one card there is saying. The things are changing. It's happening now. You got that constellation about networking, support, exchanging data, as well as a large amount or quantity, gathering together, socializing, coming together there. So you don't have to do this all alone. Don't isolate yourself. Network and socialize. It's going to help you find your way through that star, that constellation. All right, let's grab you one of the Ewenides. Is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck, and it gives us affirmation for you to focus on, contemplate, and reflect upon. And Scorpio, yours is feminine energy. Look at this. I allow my inner feminine to shine through. I let wisdom and compassion to guide my steps. The circle is the quintessential goddess symbol. Life is a circle, Scorpio. The circle represents equal power sharing and sacred space. A spiral is created by a circle moving forward. So it is the movement of creation and a path of all life. Allow your inner feminine wisdom and beauty rise to the surface, Scorpio. You have an inner femininity that nurtures and guides you. Cherish its power and its meaningfulness. Embrace all that you are becoming and simply welcome that change, Scorpio. Remember, feminine energy, we all have masculine and feminine characteristics within ourselves. So embrace that feminine energy and allow that to help progress and carry you forward during these changing times. Now let's grab you two sacred soul messages, and we'll gain a little more clarity on your week ahead here, Scorpio. First one coming out is forget safety, live where you fear to live. Scorpio, take a chance, dare to dream, Risk pays off, as well as sacred soul message too. The moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. Scorpio, hang in there. Be patient. You are on the right track. All right, now let's grab the Moonology deck. I'm going to shuffle and pull you 3 Moonology cards, and we'll wrap up this week ahead reading for you, Scorpio. All righty, so 3 Moonology cards for you. The first one coming out, it's time to release negativity. That is the full moon in Scorpio. As well as you got the, excuse me, cardinal moon, Scorpio. Be bold and make that first move. And finally, full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. All right, Scorpio, I do hope something resonated for you this week. We'll catch you next time. Bye.